Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is Sunrise Over the Heart. And the text level is 4. Learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions. How to tell someone else words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
Sunrise Over the Heart. It was July 22, 1930, and the world was on the cusp of a new era. The sun's corona had been captured for the first time, and I felt like I was witnessing a miracle. I stood beside Bernard Lyot, the French astronomer who had made it possible, as he gazed up at the photograph with tears in his eyes. As we walked away from the telescope, he took my hand and told me about his dreams of capturing the sun's beauty. He spoke of a love that was like the corona, pure, fierce, and shining bright for all to see. I felt my heart flutter at his words, and before I knew it, I had fallen deeply in love with him. We spent the rest of the day lost in conversation, our love growing stronger with every passing moment. As the sun set over the horizon, Bernard looked at me with a smile that lit up the entire sky. "You are my corona," he whispered, and I knew that I was exactly where I was meant to be.
Now let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Matt, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I loved how the novel ended. It was so romantic.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I thought Bernard would be all about science and stuff. Well, romance is a big part of any good love story. It's what makes it relatable and believable.
I agree with Leon, but I also loved how the novel explored the scientific aspect. It was so cool to learn about the sun's corona.
Yeah, me too. But I have to say, I was a bit disappointed that there wasn't more focus on Bernard and his dreams of capturing the sun's beauty.
I see what you mean, Meg, but I think it was actually really nice how the novel showed how love can inspire people to pursue their passions. That's a great point, Kerry, and I think that's one of the things that made the novel so special. It took the reader on a journey through both science and romance.
Yeah, and it was so beautifully written. The way the author described the sun's corona and Bernard's love for her was just incredible.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. In what year was the world on the cusp of a new era? A. 1920. B. 1930. C. 1945. D. 1950. E. 1960. The answer is B. 1930. Question 2. What did Bernard Lyot capture for the first time? A. The sun's corona. B. The moon's phases. C. A new species of plant. D. The Earth's rotation. E. A rare astronomical event. The answer is A. The sun's corona. Question 3. Who was the French astronomer who made it possible to capture the sun's corona? A. Bernard Lyot. B. Pierre Curie. C. Albert Einstein. D. Galileo Galilei. E. Isaac Newton. The answer is A. Bernard Lyot. Question 4. What did Bernard look at with tears in his eyes? A. The photograph of the sun's corona. B. A picture of himself as a child. C. A view of the surrounding landscape. D. A book about astronomy. E. A letter from a friend. The answer is A. The photograph of the sun's corona. Question 5. What did Bernard call the girl he fell in love with? A. His sun. B. His corona. C. His star. D. His moon. E. His heart. The answer is B. His corona. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.